Okay, take two, you guys. Welcome here to Soulful Sundays here with Countess B, where I am here to create, motivate, and inspire you while you are on your journey to healing and wholeness. Welcome here once again. I'm really excited to start to do this on a little bit more consistent basis. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you're catching this live, put hashtag live in the comments. If you're catching a replay, put hashtag replay in the comments. So today is called within resistance, there's rest and reset. And how I came upon this, as always, there's always something in my life that kind of will help to influence this or these topics, or even like some things, that come downloaded into my spirit. This one was actually one that was a lived experience. And I noticed that within the resistance that I was having, whether it was to change or whether it was to some type of learning, I learned that I needed to rest anyways. And within that, there was also a reset. And within the word resistance is both rest and reset. So I kind of wanted to do like a little diagram for you guys live while I'm here, right? So I'm going to write the word resistance. Okay. So this is the word resistance, right? You see that? So within this is R, E, S, and T. R, E, S, and then T. Rest, right? If you circle the other E, we have reset. So it's R, E, S, E, T. Within resistance, there's both rest and a reset. When you have the capacity to be able to rest, you're able to then go ahead to pivot, you're able to be refreshed, you're able to be reset and come back at the strategy with a fresh new perspective, a fresh new insight, a fresh new pair of eyes, if you will. And so sometimes what happens is when we're so resistant to the change, to the leveling up, and even when it's against our own will, right? We try to level up and there's some type of resistance there that's not allowing us to go where we need to go because it's not that proper time. Within that resistance is the opportunity to rest. So that way you can kind of really just like process. You can kind of really just go over what just really went on, what you just experienced. And then once you give that time to yourself to rest, then you're ready to hit the reset button. Then you're ready to come back at it with a whole brand new game plan. So if you see that you yourself are having resistance to a transition, to a change, to an elevation, see where the opportunity lies to be able to rest, stop, breathe, process, give yourself time to really think it through, and to reset. So that way you can come back much stronger, much wittier, much more able to handle the next level of what you're supposed to be doing, or much able to make a clearer decision on the next thing for you to do. So I just kind of wanted to present that as a little something, right? Because sometimes all you need is just that little bit of nugget. It doesn't have to be like a whole sermonette. Those that know me know I used to do like mini sermonettes at the way beginning of Cafe Soul when it was held at a church. Because I always like to be able to feed somebody a word, something that they're able to nourish themselves with for the rest of the week, right? Something encouraging, something uplifting, something that can help to like kind of like maybe just like flip the perspective a little bit. So this one is to flip your perspective of what resistance means. Resistance is the opportunity within it to rest and reset. And just in case if you're just now coming on, I'm going to do the little diaphragm up. Oh no. Not the, it's so funny because I already had to reset the video And now I have to reset the positioning of this tripod. Well, that's not a tripod. What do you call this thing? For when you do your, you know, GPS and stuff, the little holder. Mount. Once again, within the word resistance, I circled R-E-S-T for rest. And also within the word resistance is R-E-S-E-T to reset. So within resistance is both rest and the ability to reset. So chew on that nugget for a little bit. Use it as you will. And I also wanted to use this as an opportunity to reset with some motivation through my coach, Precious 𝐿.𝐻. I'm going to read what today's word is for you guys, right? And she has all these gems and jewels in here, 365 days of encouraging words. So this is an additional bonus. And the first person to actually comment here will get this book for free. So I'm going to send this out to you. If you're the first person that's watching this, whether it's live or it's a replay, I'm going to send this book out to you so you can have your 365 days worth of encouraging words from my coach, Precious 𝐿.𝐻. So for today, Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. Oh, and it goes so perfect, y'all, with the rest and reset. May 5th. You have come too far, my brother or sister, to give up now. You have come too far, my sister or brother, once again, to give up now. You can't give up, and you won't give up. Don't stop, won't stop. Hey, hey, hey. You must keep going because you don't want the devil to win. I know the road is challenging, but you didn't make it this far to quit. Now listen, you guys. I already had this this message already reset, or I already had it planned for today. I didn't know that today's message was going to go hand in hand with her actual gem of the day today. Let me go back to that so I can show y'all, like, I'm not playing. Like, this is just how wonderful God is, okay? He wants you to know how precious you are to him, okay? So right here is what I just read, and it goes hand in hand with rest and reset within resistance. Anything that's challenging is going to make you want to just give up. Anything that's challenging is going to make you want to resist the next step, to take the next step. But within resistance, within that resistance, give yourself and see the opportunity to rest, process, stop, breathe, pause, and to reset, pivot, turn, come back stronger than ever. So once again, if you are watching this, whether now, live, or you're watching a replay, comment gem, and actually the little icon or whatever, comment in the field below, in the comments below, and I will send this out to you. I'll reach out to you so I can get your address so I can mail this out to you this week, because this, my friend, you need this in your life. Definitely I'll tag her information in the comments as well, so that way if you want to get to know a little bit more, if you don't already know who Precious is. I actually learned that she's from Macon, Georgia, and that's where my grandma is from, y'all. Like, listen, you can't get more divine than that. So make sure that you comment below the word gem, and I will make sure to reach out to you so I can send this out to you. That's really all I have for you today, and apparently my car mount does not want to cooperate, but we pivot anyways. We resist it. Let me stop. I just had to have a little bit of fun, y'all, before I go. I'm actually going to go be listening to her at Bisou Salon for Women's Healthcare Day later on today. So it's just going to be a full day of self-care in that way, and feeding into my soul, so that way I can feed back into y'all souls for next Soulful Sunday, which would be a Mother's Day edition. All right, y'all. I will talk to you later, and have a fantastic rest of the day.